This is Star Wars Episode 8 review.
Alright. Don't touch it. Get across the street. Get on my side. Got it working now. Hold it like that. Do not push pause or anything else. Alright. Finally got the camera working, finally. Alright, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi movie review. Now, the beginning of the movie start off with them fighting. Now, you assume that once you watch Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens, you naturally assume that Rey's going to give the lightsaber to Luke Skywalker, but instead we get a cutaway shot of, what can I say? Of them fighting. And the movie's all over the place. You don't even get a chance to even connect to the story right away. Now, I like that Paul Dameron's character got a nice little fix-up. You know, I don't know why it takes you 2 movies to fix his character, but they finally fixed his character. John Boyega, who plays Finn, I like his fighting scenes. I thought they were well written, very well precise. It's just unfortunate they waited until halfway the movie to do something with his character. They gave him a love interest, you know, which that don't surprise me. He ain't gonna get with Rey, so they had to figure out in writing what should we do with his character. So they gave him a love interest. I thought Barataro's character was okay, but the problem was they waited like halfway through the film to introduce his character. Let's go walk to the grass.
You can walk and talk at the same time.
Yeah, but let's go over here. I don't want security to be tripping. The security does trip. Like I was saying, I thought halfway through the movie that why would you wait to introduce his character halfway through the movie? Like, he was in jail, and what I can't understand is if his character, the man that dresses in black, if his character is in jail, how come you didn't have him tell the story of how he got caught, why he got locked in that prison? He's just there. So that makes no sense to me. He's just there. You don't get an idea of why he's there. He's just there. Doesn't make any sense. And then we get to Princess Leia, played by Hollywood actress, the late great Carrie Fisher, and I thought she did a fantastic job. Now, what I didn't like and what I didn't appreciate was the way they handled her character when the spaceship blasted open and she flew into space and then she flies like Superman. I'm like, this is not Superman. This is Star Wars, so it should be treated like a Star Wars film. And I don't know if they got frustrated with writing the script or they just said, let's just try it and see what happens. Okay. When she does try to talk to Luke, Luke refuses to speak to her. Hold on. I was supposed to say this in the beginning of the movie. Movie review. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I'm going to say it again, damn it. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I had to do that because when people spoil the movie, they don't say spoiler alert, and then people go down in the comment section and say, damn it, Alex, you didn't give me the heads up. I'm saying it again. Spoiler alert, damn it. Now, get to the best part is when Kylo Ren starts talking to Rey, all of a sudden it's revealed that the only reason why these two are speaking to each other was because, quote unquote, Snoke, yeah, I said it like that, basically tricked them to speak to each other because she was on the island and Luke was trying to teach her how to be a Jedi, but she found out the truth. You know, Luke was going to kill him because he was influenced by the dark side. And basically, to make a long story short, she didn't learn the truth until he spoke to her. Now, the problem with Star Wars The Last Jedi Episode 8 is that this movie has a hard time deciding what it wants to be. Are you trying to be Episode 8? Are you trying to be Return of the Jedi? Are you trying to be Star Wars 2 The Attack of the Clones? Or are you trying to be Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith? Because this movie has a hard time trying to decide what it wants to be. The next problem that this movie had was there's too much talking dialogue. Throughout halfway through the movie, it's conversation after conversation after conversation and not enough action. Okay, there's action at different times, but then you kind of start saying, okay, when does the lightsaber scene come up? You're waiting almost the whole 2 hours for that. And look what you did to Captain Phasma. Y'all know the actress that plays Game of Thrones, that 6'2" actress? She's about 6'2", 6'3". You make us wait halfway through the movie to see her, and then you have her die at the end of the movie. Well, I'm gonna say supposedly because she's supposed to be a powerful female character, but oh, let's go kill her off. Kids don't like a tall woman that looks masculine, so let's go kill her off. And I gotta give you some respect, Rian Johnson. I gotta give you some kind of respect because it seems like that when J.J. Abrams did his directed debut of Star Wars Episode 7 Force Awakens, that Rey was all invincible. But when we get to Episode 8, they finally gave her some character development, which finally you gave her some character development to where we could connect to her character. Now, she wasn't really kicking nobody's ass much. In this sense that she was getting her ass kicked, which I loved. It brought me great pleasure to see Rey finally go through a real struggle and say, if I'm gonna like a female character in the Star Wars universe, she gotta go through some kind of struggle so I can connect to her character and her story. Okay, her parents are losers, they're nobodies, and she just happened to have the Force. Okay, not exactly what I expected, fine, I'll go along with it. What I was not impressed with, Snoke. I mean, people kept saying this is the ultimate badass villain of all times. He's more powerful than Darth Vader and the Emperor. Bullshit. The Emperor can run fucking circles around Snoke 10 times. We saw small little glimpses of his actual power. He did display some Force manipulation. He did have a flash of Force lightning, but it was not enough to really kill someone. So how is he more powerful than Darth Vader and the Emperor Darth Sidious if he's sitting on his throne not doing anything? And you see, when you get to the best part, when Kylo Ren does kill him with the lightsaber, it seemed like deliberately on purpose they were trying to do Return of the Jedi instead of Empire Strikes Back. So it felt like to me, and I say to me, that it felt like you were trying to do Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi at the same exact time. When they finally get to the Rebel base and destroy it, and they go to this other planet, we see it felt like a new episode. It didn't really feel like it's episode 8 anymore. It felt like, okay, this is the first 20 minutes of episode 9. And I feel sorry for Mark Hamill because he did complain in the last film as Luke Skywalker, I'm the son of the chosen one, I'm the most powerful Jedi, why is my character just sit around not doing anything and being a coward? Now, he didn't show up to the fight physically, he made a hologram of himself and he tapped into the Force to distract poor Kylo Ren, who takes control of the Force Order. I mean, I thought it was badass that he choked General Hux. I'm like, yeah, he's an annoying person. Yeah, choke the hell out of him. That was funny. What was not funny was the time was wasted. We don't see that much of Luke Skywalker, and when we do, it's just conversation with Rey. It was nice to see Yoda show up. I mean, I was happy. I mean, I clapped when I saw Yoda, but it would have made sense if Yoda would have showed up and told Luke, get off your ass, and go show Rey how you fight the power of the dark side. That would have been an interesting story had they allowed Yoda to say, Luke, go fight and show her. All instead, we just see Yoda and Luke talk about the good times. That was the only sad part about that. Another thing that they should have done, but they didn't do, was mask Kanata's character. Her character is basically throwaway at this point. I mean, why you got her talking to them and she's shooting someone in the background and she go, well, I can't talk to you. See you later. And it's like, so you throw away Maz Kanata's character. You kill off Captain Phasma. You show no character development with Luke Skywalker whatsoever. You torture the hell out of Chewbacca. I like, for goodness Christ's sake, damn it. I like comedy mischief sometimes. But you got him fighting with these little birdies that want his food. So basically what you're saying is Chewbacca's not that important to the story. Then, to make matters worse, you have the audacity to go through the whole movie without explaining the purpose of Rey's potential in the Force. So you mean to tell me I had to wait until episode 9 to find out what her potential in the Force will be? And the training was for nothing. Everyone made a big deal out of her training. Her training didn't really do anything because she didn't really fight. Okay, she killed the Red Guards, but come on now, that's it. That's all I get. And as for Luke dying, I would have loved if they could have just took something from the expanded universe. You did took something, but I don't know if Rian Johnson got punked backstage or whatever, because it seemed like the way he had done the movie, you was going to get a better film, and then someone stepped in and said, no way, put it all in one movie. So now you got no material for Star Wars Episode 9. Now you say you want to kill off the Skywalker bloodline. Okay, you could have done it, but I wanted a story on how you kill off the bloodline of the Skywalkers. So basically, Episode 9 is going to be what The Force Awakens was. Kylo and Rey will fight. Unfortunately and disappointingly, Kylo Ren will be defeated and will be taken out by Rey. So if you thought him getting his ass whooped by a woman was bad in Episode 7, you're gonna see it again in Episode 9. So you think this is bad? You ain't seen nothing yet. I give Star Wars Last Jedi Episode 8 out of 10. It only gets 80%. It gets a B. This movie was supposed to have so much more potential, and I felt like I was being cheated. I don't get to see Luke Skywalker as much. I don't really get to see Kylo Ren grow as a true villain. Yeah, he killed Snoke, but Snoke was weak. I mean, come on. That's the weakest villain I ever seen in my life. It's supposed to take 3 movies to kill a villain like that. He's dead in 2 movies. And Snoke didn't do anything in The Force Awakens. Okay, he do a little something here in Episode 8, but that's it. So this is my movie review. I hope you like it. And for those that hate the Star Wars prequel films, who cares? I like the prequels. I think Star Wars Revenge of the Sith is better than this. But I do think Episode 8 was a little bit better than Force Awakens. My only problem was you killed the villain off and we never got to see what makes him a bad villain. So, peace.